Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're discussing some more news and reports about the Steelers quarterback situation. I got a message from the boss, from Grid. Like that, he put a message in the chat saying that he's seen a report about Justin Fields maybe getting eyed by the Jets. We did hear a lot about that last week. Like we're seeing more and more of that. So getting eyed by the Jets. I was already in the studio. I'm making a basketball video, so I said, might as well make this video as well. So Justin Fields is getting eyed by the Jets right now. Aaron Glenn is raved about him before because he played against them many times when he was coaching the Detroit Lions defense against Justin Fields. And he raved about Justin Fields, saying his potential and what he can be. And Justin Fields, on 25 years old, you're seeing the glimpses of him last year with the Steelers. He scored 10 touchdowns, so only 1 turnover in those 6 games he started. Led the Steelers to a 4-2 record, top of the division as well, playing some pretty good football. And had one game he put up 400 yards of offense as well against the Colts. We lost that game, but you still in that instance you're seeing Justin Fields where he could possibly be if they take the training wheels off of him and add more playmakers around him as well and stuff. So Justin Fields could be getting eyed by the Jets, and the Steelers. Like I made a video yesterday about the Steelers possibly maybe like not valuing Justin Fields as high as we thought they may be valuing, because they may be looking at Justin Fields saying, well, if we can't find anybody else in the marketplace, we might can just roll Justin Fields back, because his only option might be us. But now you're looking at the Jets maybe being an option for him to go start. So he's like, hey, I got 2 options now. I have the Steelers I can start for, and I have the Jets who I can start for as well, like that, and be a day 1 starter and go out there and have my own team and stuff as well. So we can see Justin Fields maybe in the Steelers uniform, maybe, or in the Jets uniform. I know he mentioned Sam Darnold as well. I seen that he said Sam Darnold could be getting eyed. We mentioned Sam Darnold. I think I did a video on Sam Darnold about, I think last week. I did one on Stafford before. I did one on Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers. I did like those the past thing, like last week or something like that. But Sam Darnold, of course, could be an option too. My only thing with Sam Darnold is the asking price, because I wouldn't mind a Sam Darnold if he came to the Steelers. If we had playmakers around him, he kind of played like he did with the Vikings. That'd be good. Steelers got a good defense as well. So if he played like that, not in the playoffs. He kind of got a little shaky in the playoffs, and at times he turned the ball over, but I don't mind the turnovers as much, as long as he plays, the way he played with the Vikings a little bit, the playmaking ability to go out there and stretch the ball down the field and stuff, and be able to run the ball how we want to run and play defense how we want to play it. I think he'd be very good and can go out there and have a nice record and possibly win some playoff games as well. But it's the asking price. Is Sam Darnold going to be asking for like north of $40 million or something like that, or a long-term deal, or he's just doing a 1-year deal again? Most likely going to be probably at least 2-3-year deal like that. So we have to see exactly what Sam Darnold is going to do and what the Steelers are going to do. The Steelers looking for. The Steelers is looking for a bridge guy, because Sam Darnold is kind of like a bridge guy in a sense. It just depends on how you kind of look at it, because the Steelers are kind of in win-now mode, because you got TJ Watt, who's 30 years old. You got Cam Hayward, Hall of Famer as well. 2 of the Hall of Famers who are getting a little older like that. Cam Hayward getting closer to retirement than TJ, of course. You got Mika Fitzpatrick, who's 27, 28 years old. You got a lot of your prime guys on defense who are playing elite level, of multiple-time All-Pro guys are getting older like that. Future Hall of Famers are getting older. And then you look at your offense, still a young offense. The offensive line is pretty cool, of course. But you still need a receiver out there. You got to add a receiver on the outside, whether it's Devontae Adams in free agency, whether it's Chris Godwin or something like that. Like I mentioned many times, we got to bring some receivers in. You got to spend some money, because you can bring any quarterback in here, but they don't have any weapons. They're going to be bad like that. So Justin Fields could be a bridge guy, but potentially could be a franchise guy if you put the right pieces around him, and he emerges well like that, if his potential is reached and tapped. Or Sam Darnold could be similar to that too as well. Maybe a bridge guy that maybe keep you competitive, but until you find somebody else. Or if he merged to play well too as well, become your franchise guy like that. Kind of like the Buccaneers did with Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield started off as a little bit as a bridge guy for them, but then they said, hold on, Baker's playing pretty good. He won a playoff game for us. And last year, also Commanders came down to the wire, but like you see the potential there. Maybe they add some more weapons around Baker and see what he can do. So you could possibly be in that same predicament. So we got to see what the Steelers going to do fully. Been a lot of different reports and various reports about the Steelers quarterback situation, Justin Fields, and all the different things going on. So we could possibly see, of course, Justin Fields as a Jet, which would be cool. I want to see Aaron Glenn do well like that, because the Jets' job is a very tough job. Very, very tough job, because the ownership, they don't let you do what you want to do. But hopefully this time they let him do what he want to do, go out there and shine. But I would love to see Justin Fields stay in the Steelers uniform though. Stay in the Steelers uniform. I feel like we have a lot of untapped potential there with Justin Fields. I feel like he was on a break of being something great for us before Russell Wilson came back, took over. And he did. Russell Wilson did shine, of course, at one point, but he did hit a wall, because things, the top teams to figure out, of course. Like the other teams that we beat, those are some good teams we beat, like the Ravens, of course, the first time, and the Commanders. We beat some good teams, of course, but eventually those top teams like the Chiefs, the Ravens again the second time, And who else we played? The Eagles, those top level teams that be in the Super Bowl, they figured us out and they whooped us like that. Because Russell Wilson was either a check down or a deep ball type of guy like that. Check down or go ball like that. That was kind of the only play style that he really had like that. That was kind of like he played, but he played like that through his whole career. You know, with the Seahawks, taking check downs or throwing a deep ball, which is cool and stuff, but just didn't fit the style we were looking for. And if you bring Russell Wilson back, like I mentioned yesterday, you can't be the same predicament. If you bring any older quarterback like Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers, one of the older guys back, you're gonna be in the same predicament because if they play another year or two, you might make the playoffs probably as well and be the first one and done. And then once they retire, you're in the same predicament looking for a guy. But you have a guy in Justin Fields right now who you see potential there and you see what he can be like that. He was a first round pick before. You've seen the talent there and you've seen him shine for your team. 10 touchdowns to his 1 interception, led you to a 4-2 record, and you've seen the potential. That 400-yard game he had and he playing well and stuff. Of course, the numbers, the points per game was the highest, and the passing yards was the highest, of course, statistically, but you don't got George Pickens throw the ball too. Like they ain't got anybody else really do a lot of things. But the rushing attack was very high. It was averaging almost 160 rushing yards per game with Justin Fields, which you can definitely win with. He was doing his thing. He had like 48 yards rushing per game. He was doing his thing in the red zone. He was able to put the ball in the end zone because he had that dual threat ability to like, oh, we do like them RPOs, he can keep it to throw or put his head down and run. We've seen many games like the game against the Raiders where he scored 2 rushing touchdowns and he played well. So I would love Justin Fields to be back as a Steeler, especially if we add weapons on the outside for him, whether it's Amari Cooper on the other side of GP or Devontae Adams or Godwin or Darius Slayton or whoever it is. You bring that guy in with Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields have more weapons and stuff. You draft a few pieces on defense, like the nose tackle position. Maybe bring another receiver in on defense, on offense in the draft as well. That'd be great. But do something just to add more weapons and see how Justin Fields kind of merge. You can just do like a 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year deal. If he does good his first year, then maybe extend him or something, but just bring him in to see how things can shape out because you don't want to miss out on a great opportunity. But that's all I have for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.